What if I told you that the Canadian government just announced a plan that could cut your immigration wait times in half, open up brand new pathways to permanent residency, and even eliminate processing fees altogether? If you have been waiting months for your application to move, or if you are planning to immigrate to Canada and wondering where to start, this video is going to change everything for you. Stay with me because every single point in this video matters. Welcome back to Canada Pathway Immigration, your most trusted source for the latest, most accurate, and up-to-date Canadian immigration news. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update that could impact your immigration journey. And if you have been part of this community for a while, thank you so much. Let us get straight into today's big topic. Today we are breaking down the Canadian Liberal government's brand new immigration plan in full detail. We are going to cover faster processing times, new permanent residency pathways, express entry improvements, family reunification updates, fee eliminations, and so much more. This is a comprehensive update, and I promise you do not want to miss a single part of it. So sit back, grab a pen if you need to take notes, and let's dive in. First, let us talk about the political moment that made all of this possible. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party secured a minority government after their election win, and with that renewed mandate came a very clear and bold promise. Canada is going to push harder on immigration than ever before. Immigration Minister Marco Mendicino was re-elected, and within hours of the results, thousands of people across social media were already flooding his mentions with messages. Congratulations were mixed with urgent pleas. People were saying things like, "Congratulations, now please get back to work and fix the delays." Others wrote, "We are stuck abroad with our visas in hand. Please expedite the process." Families separated for months, skilled workers waiting on work permits, international students hoping to stay, all of them now looking to the Liberal government for action. And the government has responded with a plan that is more ambitious than anything we have seen in recent years. Let us start with immigration targets because these numbers tell you everything about Canada's commitment to welcoming newcomers. The Liberal government has set a target of 401,000 new immigrants for this year. That number rises to $411,000 in 2022, and then to $421,000 in 2023. Every single year the target goes up. Minister Mendicino has been crystal clear about this. He said, "I am confident that we are doing everything we can to meet that target, and we will meet that target." The reason is simple. Immigrants create jobs. Immigrants fill critical labor shortages. Immigrants are the backbone of Canada's economic growth. So if you are a skilled professional, a tradesperson, a healthcare worker, a tech expert, or even a former international student, Canada is not just open to you. Canada needs you. Now let us talk about processing times because this is the issue that affects almost everyone watching this video. The good news is that the Liberal government has made it a direct priority to bring processing times down to under 12 months. COVID-19 caused massive backlogs across immigration applications, and the government is now making a concrete commitment to fix that. But that is not all. Under the Global Talent Stream, which is part of the Temporary Foreign Worker Program, work permits and visa applications are going to be processed within just 2 weeks. 2 weeks! For highly skilled workers applying through this stream, that is an extraordinary turnaround. Canada wants to attract top talent fast, and this 2-week processing commitment shows exactly how serious the government is about making that happen. Work permit renewals under the Global Talent Stream are also going to be simplified. If you are already in Canada and your permit is coming up for renewal, the process is going to be smoother and faster than before. On top of that, the government is establishing a dedicated employer hotline so that Canadian companies can directly connect with resources to attract and hire highly skilled workers from around the world. This means less friction between employers and the talent they need, and faster pathways to employment for qualified immigrants. One of the most emotional and most anticipated parts of this new plan is what the government is doing for families. Family separation has been one of the most painful realities of the immigration process, especially during the pandemic years. The Liberal government is now introducing electronic applications for family reunification, making the process more accessible and streamlined. But here is the announcement that is going to mean the most to thousands of families right now. Canada is planning to issue visas to spouses and children who are living abroad while their permanent residency applications are still being processed. Read that again. You will not have to wait for your PR to be fully approved before your family can join you. Your spouse and children can come to Canada while your application is in process. For families who have been separated for months or even years, this is not just a policy update. This is life-changing. Now let us talk about the new permanent residency pathways that are opening up, because this is where things get really exciting. The government is building on the Economic Mobility Pathways pilot, which is also known as the EMP. Through this pilot, Canada plans to welcome 2,000 skilled refugees to fill critical labor shortages in in-demand sectors like healthcare. This is a groundbreaking move that recognizes skilled individuals regardless of their background or circumstances, and gives them a real opportunity to contribute to Canadian society while building a new life. For those already in Canada as temporary foreign workers or former international students, there is also great news. Economic immigration programs are going to expand pathways to permanent residency through the Express Entry Point system. This means that if you have Canadian work experience or you studied here and graduated, your chances of securing permanent residency are going to improve significantly. The Express Entry system is becoming more inclusive, and that is a direct benefit for anyone who has already invested time and effort into building their life in Canada. The Trusted Employer system is another major announcement. Under this new system, Canadian companies that regularly hire temporary foreign workers will have a more streamlined application process. Trusted employers will be able to hire faster and more efficiently, which ultimately means faster job offers and work permits for qualified candidates. If you are looking for a job in Canada and wondering how to navigate the employer side of things, this system is going to make that process much more straightforward. And the existing immigration programs are not going anywhere either. The Atlantic Immigration Pilot, the Canadian Experience Class, the Caregiver Program, the Skilled Trades Program, and the Skilled Worker Program are all still available and remain strong pathways to permanent residency. If you fall into any of these categories, you already have a solid route to making Canada your permanent home. Now, here's an announcement that is going to directly save you money. And for many people watching, this could be thousands of dollars. The Liberal government is planning to eliminate processing fees for permanent residency applications. Yes, you heard that correctly. The fees that have long been a financial barrier for so many families and individuals are being scrapped. The government's reasoning is powerful and worth sharing. Permanent residents are deeply committed members of our communities. They work hard. They start businesses. They pay taxes. They raise their families with the hope of one day becoming full Canadian citizens. The government believes that becoming a citizen should not come with a user fee. Citizenship is a right and a milestone, not a financial transaction. This is a significant and historic step, especially for those who are on tighter budgets and have been saving every dollar for this process. There is one more critical update that many skilled professionals have been waiting for, and that is foreign credential recognition. For years, doctors, engineers, nurses, teachers, and other qualified professionals have come to Canada only to find that their credentials are not fully recognized here. This has forced talented people into jobs far below their qualification level. The Liberal government is now committing to work directly with provinces, territories, and regulatory bodies to improve foreign credential recognition across the board. If you are a trained professional who has been worried about whether your qualifications will be accepted in Canada, this update is directly addressing your concern. The goal is to make sure that your expertise is recognized and that you can work in your chosen field from the moment you arrive. Let us bring everything together with a quick recap of everything we covered today. The Liberal government has committed to processing times of under 12 months across the board. Work permits through the Global Talent Stream will be processed in just 2 weeks. Work permit renewals are being simplified. A new employer hotline is being launched to connect companies with skilled talent. Family reunification is going digital with electronic applications. Spouses and children will be able to receive visas while PR applications are still in process. 2,000 skilled refugees will be welcomed through the Economic Mobility Pathways pilot to fill in-demand sectors. Express entry is expanding to include more pathways for temporary foreign workers and former international students. The Trusted Employer System will make hiring faster and more efficient. All major immigration programs remain active and available. Processing fees for permanent residency are being eliminated entirely, and foreign credential recognition is being improved in partnership with provinces and regulatory bodies. This is not just talk, this is a comprehensive action plan from the Canadian government, and it signals one of the most immigration-friendly periods in Canada's recent history. If you have been on the fence about starting your immigration journey, or if you have been discouraged by delays and complexity, now is the time to take action. Start your research, get your documents in order, identify your pathway, and move forward with confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who is also planning to immigrate to Canada. It could make a real difference in their journey. If you are not yet subscribed to Canada Pathway Immigration, hit that subscribe button right now. We are committed to bringing you the most accurate and up-to-date immigration news so that you are always one step ahead. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.